All right, we're back. All right, so we talked about goals, we talked about discipline, but now we got to have energy and we got to have max energy, right? Let's talk about this. Three parts. There's three parts of energy. One is physical health, right? Now you may be thinking, oh, my health is good. I'm alive. I'm not sick, right? Maybe, but whatever. We're not going for good. We're going for elite level, because it's elite level of performance. If you can have elite level performance, you can have unlimited energy. If you can have so much energy that you can move faster than average, faster than you ever moved before. And that's important because remember, financial success is all about speed, right? There's a big difference between making $100,000 in 4 years and making it in 1 month, right? You know what I'm saying? It's all about speed. The faster you can make the money, the faster you can accumulate real wealth, right? We don't just want to pay our bills. We want to get way ahead of them, way out in front of them, have a surplus that we can spend on other things, maybe invest more money, but you got to make money fast. And to do that, we have to treat our bodies like a high performance automobile, right? You have to treat your body like a high performance race car, right? And you got to get the best out of it. You got to get the best out of it because remember, financial success is all about speed, right? So how are we going to go about this? Let's talk about it. Well, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get at least 8 hours of sleep a night. Okay, this is a typo. I meant to write 7 to 8. But 8 should what you got. I mean, 7 is like on the low end, man. 8 is way better. You want to get 8 hours of sleep. And there's too much data to support this. Too much data to support this is right. It just shows that, getting more sleep, all the studies confirm your mood to be better, your health to be better. You'll get sick less, right? And here's a study. People who get more sleep make more money. There's a study that shows that. That's because they perform better. Right? They're in a better mood. They're more productive, right? You want to be as productive as possible, right? There's a great book called Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. He is a professor at Stanford University, right? And he works in their sleep institute or some shit like that, right? But anyway, when you read the book, if you want to read the book, it's interesting, right? But sleep is proven to boost your immune system. It's very important. You can't get sick, man. It's hard to make money when you're sick, bro. Like if somebody has the flu or the cancer or something, do you think they're out there crushing their goals, going top speed, accomplishing things, accomplishing victories? No, they're sick. They're in bed or in the hospital. So you want to make sure your immune system is high, right? Also, you got to improve your mood, right? You're going to be, are you more productive when you're happy and energetic or when you're sad and tired, right? Sleep improves your mood. Sleep helps you build muscle, right? The better shape you are, if you're in better shape, are people going to want to hire you as a personal trainer more or less, right? It helps you burn fat, or again, just being in better shape, right? Because it manages your hormones. It improves memory. It'll make you smarter, right? You'll be smarter because you'll be able to retain more knowledge, right? It reduces stress, man. Tranquilo. You can chill out. Right, chill out because you're gonna have to be an entrepreneur is stressful. Then you got all the other people like trying to pull you in different directions. All that can be stressful. You want to be tranquilo, man. Cool as a cucumber, right? Reduce inflammation, increase productivity, right? Increase productivity. I have some tips for better sleep. First of all, you got to schedule it, right? I don't have time to get enough sleep. That's one thing you don't want to sacrifice. You want to sacrifice the other stuff, TV, YouTube, social media, right? The cell phone talking, parties, getting high, all that shit. So that's what you sacrifice. You don't sacrifice sleep. You prioritize sleep. It's this important. Here's some tips of better sleep. All right, I'm gonna go over them. Go to bed early. I go to bed at 9 or 10. Right? Go to bed early, right? And if you have a trouble sleeping, right, you want to get a hot shower before bed. I read it in a book, right? And then it really works because what it does is it regulates your core temperature. You want to make your room cold, man. Make your room cold, right? And you'll sleep better. Human beings, it's something about evolution, right? It gets colder at night everywhere. Right, the temperature drops, and that kind of signals to your body, oh, it's time to get some rest. Right, you want to make your room as dark as possible. Blackout curtains. A lot of people will put. I've seen people put tape on like the electronics in the room, so the light. I don't have to do that. I just wear a sleep mask every night. I wear a sleep mask over my eyes. I sleep so much better. Honestly, make that investment, a sleep mask. Right, wear socks to bed. I got this from the book, and it helps. It helps. I wear a device on my risk at night called the Whoop, like Whoop. There it is, and it measures my REM sleep, and I get way more REM sleep when I started wearing socks and doing all the stuff on this list. Right? No TV or cell phone before bed. I don't do this. It's not a problem, right? I don't watch TV anyway, but like my cell phone doesn't bother me. But some people do. White noise. This is a cheat code. I learned this when I had my baby. Right, he sleeps with white noise on. We got one of those to help him sleep through the night better. And I just noticed I slept through the night better. So now I have a little white noise machine, and I have another smaller one I travel with when I'm in hotels. White noise really helps you sleep better. I'm telling you. And sex before bed, if you can pull that off. Sex before bed. And so here's a study. Basically, so this is a study from the University of some place, suggests that engaging in sexual intercourse before sleep can decrease stress and possibly help insomniacs initiate and maintain sleep. Right? Come on, man. Making it possible alternative or addition to other intervention strategies for insomnia. If insomniacs can sleep better by having sex, you should too, right? Another study said that more than 60%, blah blah blah, people slept better. Man, listen, man, have some sex before sleep. And listen, tell your girlfriend or your spouse, like, listen, your girlfriend or boyfriend, listen, man, you want us to make money, right? We got to accomplish our goals. We got to have sex before bed. if your spouse won't have sex with you before bed, then dump them. They're holding you back. All right. Now it may be easier because I look like this, so maybe it's easy for me to have sex before bed. You know what I'm saying? She gets mad. She'd get mad if I didn't want to. Anyway. Next step is no processed food, man. No processed food. Basically, I don't want to get into it, but basically this stuff slows you down, right? And it slows down human cognition, meaning your brain is going to slow down. Your brain won't be as efficient and effective if you consume a lot of processed food. I'm on a ketogenic diet. It's easy for me. You don't have to go keto, but you want to like limit the processed food, the trash. I know if it fits your macros, guys say you could eat anything as long as you get the right caloric deficit. Yeah, that's true as it pertains to body composition, but we're talking about your brain functioning at its highest, at an elite level, right? You got to get rid of that for that process, right? Limit food intake by working. This is a cheat code. See, when you eat food, you have to digest it, and that digestion takes up a lot of energy. This is why people get tired if they eat, or the itis, right? So I really noticed when I first started intermittent fasting. I intermittent fasted for like 5 years, right? And when I did that, I noticed, man, I was just way more productive. Once I got used to it, I was so much more productive before my fast. And then when I started eating, it would all go to hell, right? What I do now is I'll wake up early, work out, eat a big breakfast, shower. Sometimes I'll take a nap after that, right? Because the breakfast is so big. And then I just kind of snack throughout the day while I'm working, right? Or you can intermittent fast, but I snack during the day while I'm working, just like light stuff, protein shakes, maybe some macadamia nuts, almonds, like light during the day. Then I eat a big dinner before bed, and that big dinner helps me sleep, right? My big dinner helps me sleep. I don't want to get, I know like you guys are on different diet protocols, right? But carbohydrates will make you sleeper too, because carbohydrates are converted to glucose, and when your glucose levels go over 110, your body secretes a hormone called insulin, and insulin is where it'll make you tired. Just experiment with it, man. You don't have to go through that. And eat carbs if you want. Like it's all, eat whatever you want. Just limit your food intake during the day. I'm telling you. Just go to any office. Look how productive people are after lunch, right? It's not the same, right? It's not the same. Just limit your food intake while you're working. Zero alcohol. I'm only asking you to do this for 90 days. Zero alcohol. But man, listen, alcohol. Here's a study that came out, and then what they found is that there's no safe alcohol consumption level for brain health, right? Listen, we're trying to be elite. Sure, you can drink every now and then and be good, right? But can you be elite? Can you be your best? Can you be your best? Oh, I can have a few drinks. Yeah, can you do that and be your best possible? No, right? Look what alcohol does to your brain. Look at this is a brain scan. A moderate drinker, not even crazy, and somebody who doesn't drink. I want my brain to look like this. I don't drink for this reason, right? And listen, man, just cut it out for 90 days. If you can't stop drinking for 90 days, then you should really reassess your relationship with alcohol, right? Just 90 days, right? I do it forever. I quit forever. I'm 100% sober, but just 90 days, man, right? Zero weed. Zero weed. I know a lot of you guys are thinking, oh man, weed helps me relax, or weed does this, or weed makes me more creative. Yo, cut it out, man. Cut it out. There's no way you're at your best when you're high, or just in general. Like, it slows down your brain. You might be thinking, oh, Elon Musk smokes weed. Listen, you're not Elon Musk, bro. You just a guy. You just a dude, or you just a girl, right? I'm just a guy. I'm not special. I just do all this other stuff, right? I just got a special work ethic. I'm not special. I'm not a genius, right? You're certainly not a genius. You're not Elon Musk. You didn't revolutionize the financial industry when you and your billionaire friends invented PayPal, right? You didn't start a company that's sending rockets in a $1 billion company sending rockets into space. You did not revolutionize the automobile industry by producing the very first affordable, reliable electronic cars. Come on, you're not Elon Musk. Get real. And remember this though, Elon Musk, he smoked weed with Joe Rogan that one time, but he also did this. He worked 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Right. So yeah, you do this for a few years or decades. Yeah, maybe you can get high with Joe Rogan everyone's on. And you might be thinking, oh man, but what if I get the sativa? It's different, or the indigo, whatever crap you guys are saying. Listen, I used to get high all the time. Just look at the marijuana smoker's brain compared to the healthy brain. Just look at it. Which brain do you think is moving the fastest? Which one do you think is having more success, man? Cut that shit out. Just for 90 days. Listen, if you can't stop smoking for 90 days, you honestly need to reevaluate your relationship with marijuana, right? It sounds like it's in control of you when you're not in control, right? Just 90 days, it'll speed up your brain, right? Zero recreational drugs, zero. And the reason why is because of your brain, man. Look what it does to your brain. Look what these substances do to your brain. Zero recreational drugs. The only exception to that is Viagra. Listen, guys, check this out. This fellas, if you don't need Viagra and you take it, it's awesome. All right, it is awesome. And remember, you gotta have sex before bed. It's awesome. It's just more fun. It just makes it more fun. That's my only exception for recreational drugs, right? Seriously, man, you want to cut all this stuff out. Here's the list again: 8 hours of sleep per night. No processed food, limit food intake by working, zero alcohol, zero weed, zero recreational drugs. I'm telling you, man, there's no way you can do all this stuff. No way you can do all these substances, eat big meals during the day, fucking processed food, hot dogs, if it fits your macros, man, as long as I'm in a caloric deficit, right? And sleep 6 hours a night. There's no way you're performing at a higher level than me. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way, right? And remember, man, the things that feel good for you now are usually bad for you in the long term. Things that feel good for you now are usually bad for the long term. And this stuff slows you down. All that stuff's gonna slow you down. Remember, financial success is all about speed, right? You may do all that stuff and your health is good, but we're not talking about good. We're talking about elite. You're talking about being elite. We're talking about being the best you can be, man. Get clean. Just 90. Listen, I'm only asking you to do this for 90 days. You don't have to do this forever. It's 90 days, man. I promise you. You will think better. Your brain will move faster. You'll be significantly more productive, and you'll make more money. I'm only asking you to do it for 90 days. Then you can coast, right? Once you're out the atmosphere, you can just coast, right? Then you can start getting high, drunk, whatever you want to do, man. Whatever you want to do. Just give me 90 days. 90 days of peak performance. 90 days for peak performance to make $120,000 a year. Give yourself 90 days, right? All right. Now that's the physical health part. Now we got your body function like a high performance machine. You'll be able to crush your goals significantly faster than you ever have in your life once you adhere to this. The next thing is mental health, right? You got to keep your mind right. Stress kills. There's a lot of ways where your mental health can really sabotage you. We want to guard against that, and that's what we're going to talk about in the next video.